Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jan and welcome to Russia. In this video I'm going to show you some prices on food. Once again, these are going to be accurate prices for 2016. I also will try to compare with previous years, and also some of you are asking me usually about comparing the prices and say what the salaries are in Russia, and it's very hard to answer because Russia is a huge country and in different regions different salaries, of course. So we have minimum wage, which is monthly, is now from the 1st of July 2016 is 7,400 rubles a month, which is around 120 something dollars a month. If ruble is 60 rubles per dollar, the currency exchange is a bit different. It could be 60 rubles per dollar, could be 65 rubles per dollar. So as I'm saying, roughly it's 120, 130 dollars a month is the minimum salary, and of course the usual working hours, usually 9 till 6 p.m., 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. with 1 hour break. And in different regions it will be different. For example, for my region, which is Saratov, it's a little bit away, not too far from Moscow, but southern part. And so we have 130, 120 dollars a month, but for example for Moscow it would be higher. Their minimum wage is around 280, 300 dollars a month, and of course depends what job you have. You will also have higher, lower. So some of my friends, for example here in Saratov, have salaries also various. Like average, let's say around $400, so something like this. But I'm saying it's very different the price, but the minimum the salaries, but the minimum is, I'm saying, the whole Russia is roughly 120, 130 dollars a month. So now let's go and see what are the groceries and what are the prices right now here in Russia. I'm going to show you the prices again, and this is the receipt, so you can see it's all this year. You see 25th of August 2016. Here you have all the prices, and it's from different shops, from one shop and from the other shop. And let's start with the chicken. The price of the chicken is 97 rubles per kilo, which is around $1.60. This is chicken thighs, and chicken thighs are more expensive than the chicken. It's 141.63 per kilo, which is around $2.30. Milk in a bag like this is 28 rubles, which is 49, around 50 cents, and it is I think it's a liter. Okay, I have Profiteroles is about 45 rubles for 200 grams, which is around probably about 80 something cents, less than $1. And coffee, Nescafe, I quite like this one, and it's 155.60 rubles or 2.5 dollars, which is 95 grams. So potatoes 16 cents to 30 cents, and actually vegetables and fruits we usually buy in the market, and this is the price. Also depends where you buy, in the shop or in the market, it could be different. The same for carrots, for example. You can buy per kilo between 28 to 45 cents, and onions also between 26 to 40 cents. Butter, real butter, 180 grams, starts from $1.20, and of course different brands will be a bit more expensive. Also oil will be different prices. This is the one of the cheapest, and it's the sunflower 1 liter, and it's around $1, so you can buy between $1 to $2 per liter. Bread, small, 120 grams, around 16 cents. Sour cream, 60 cents for 200 grams. Cheese, $6.40 per kilo. It starts from about $6.40 per kilo. Of course, different brands would be different prices, would be a bit more expensive, maybe slightly cheaper, but roughly about average price 6, 7 and over per kilo. That's buckwheat, and it's quite popular in Russia, and it's actually very healthy. It's a porridge, and you usually will have it in the morning. We boil it, and I made videos before that I do really like it for breakfast, especially with the egg and the sausage. And so the buckwheat is $1.40 per kilo. We have there is some plums which are also bought in the shop, and it's around $1 per kilo. And some pasta, which is 80 cents, 450 grams though. And of course, again, it's different prices. It could be slightly more expensive, slightly cheaper, but I like these little ones. It's very easy to cook. It's only like few minutes and it's done, so it's very fast. Okay, and my favorite sausages, and the sausages are also $5 per kilo, and as I'm saying, there are different brands. It could be a bit more expensive, slightly cheaper, but it's around $5. The usual price I get about $5-6 a kilo. And the eggs also could be different sizes, and so these are quite big eggs, and it starts from $1 for 10 eggs. Okay, strawberries, and it's autumn now, not a season, so we have here around 400 grams, and it's quite expensive. Right now it's about 400 rubles per kilo, which is about $6-7 per kilo if the dollar is around 60 per $1. Usually in the season time, in summer, it's much lower, around 100-200 rubles per kilo, which is around $1-2 a kilo. And we have a watermelon season right now, and you can see it's a seeded one, very red and very nice and sweet, and the kilo is around 8 rubles per kilo, which is around 13-15 cents a kilo. Some vegetables we have is cucumbers. You can buy from about 20 cents and up to about 80 cents a kilo. Tomatoes is about the same, maybe 15 to 80 cents a kilo. Peppers, red, green peppers are about the same price, not a big difference. About also 20, starts from 20 cents to up to 80 cents a kilo. Some herbs is dill and parsley, also quite cheap. It's not per kilo, but for example, that size is around 40 cents. And also sugar is 1 kilo. Starts the price also around 70-80 cents per kilo. We have a ketchup chili here. It's 260 grams and it costs around 55 cents. Next we have flour, which is a high standard one, and it is 45 cents per kilo. Then we have bacon, which is smoked, and it is around $7 per kilo. Then we have kalbasa, and this one is $2.23 around per kilo. We have bananas, and 90 cents a kilo. And here we have coffee, which is 95 grams. You hear about $3 for that. Okay, and here we have a little bit of celebration. It's a cake, and it is 600 grams, and it's $2.60. Also we have here some crackers, and they are around $1.20 for a kilo. So here we have some bread, which is from the market, and it's a black bread. I do really like it, and this one cost around 38 cents for this. And finally we have meat, which is also a little bit cheaper on the market than in the shop, and this is pork. You can see there is a very good piece and no bones in it, so this one is about $5 a kilo, and of course it would be slightly more, slightly less, depends on the part of different parts of the pork. And we don't have beef right now, but the price on the market for beef would be slightly more expensive, starts about $6-7 per kilo. And mozzarella cheese for pizza, 125 grams, around $1.30, and of course the prices are different, so it starts from $1.30. So I have here, it's kvass, which a very nice drink. That's what it looks like. It looks like Coca-Cola, but it's not. It's a breaded drink, usually made of bread or wheat. It's not alcohol and it's not very sugary. It's very, very popular in Russia in summer days because it's very refreshing. So you can buy this one for 65 cents, this type of bottle, which is about 2 liters. Okay, so I have some sweets. Russians do really like sweets, and we have a lot of choice of chocolate sweets, and the price is quite expensive. They are all different. So for example, this particular one's $8 a kilo, so quite expensive. There are some other ones a bit cheaper, a bit more, but around this price. These small little quail eggs, which are also quite nice sometimes to have and tasty, and 20 of them is 71 cents. I have some lemons here, and they are around $2 a kilo. These are again sausages. I quite like these ones with cheese inside. And you do know in Russia we have a huge choice of different колбаса we call sausages, and this one's particular price is $4 a kilo. Okay, this is a melon, and a very beautiful and pretty one. We have different types also. This one is yellow inside and it's 25 cents a kilo. This one was bought in the market. And this type of bread is quite popular. We call it like French bread, baguette, and the price of that is 30 cents. So 30 cents for the baguette. It's quite big one, you can see.